What I want to do is I want to do exactly what the health department already does. The health department right now regulates restaurants and food establishments. I want to regulate public spaces for the same thing for our response to COVID. And what that is it means we have three things that we can do that are positive. We can do masking, social distancing, and hand washing. Well, it's hard to monitor hand washing because you can't be there all the time. But the masks and the social distancing we can. And what I want to do is to go to public places, excluding churches and excluding schools because they're mandating their own, and set up an A, B, C, D rating for these establishments. And what I would do is I would give an A+ rating to the Trojan Lane and Troy, because anyone that comes into that place and make them put on a mask. That's mandated. Brady meets them at the door when they go in the bar and says, you have to wear a mask. And I would also probably give an A rating to our place. They do the same thing. And then what I was looking at, you know, this is not something that I'm going to make the proprietors of the business be policemen. They don't have to they don't have to police the mask aspect. But if you go into a business and everyone wears a mask, all the employees wear a mask and they wear them properly, you give them a B rating. And if they don't wear the mask properly, in other words, if they're doing a chin mask, you give them a B-, or, you know, it's in the details. And then when you go, then the next rating would be when you go into a business and there's 4 of the employees with a mask and 2 without, then you say, then I'd probably give them a C rating. And then you go into a business and they say, we aren't going to wear masks. The heck with you. We don't care about our community. We don't care about the elderly. Then you give them a D rating. And so this is not going to be enforced by the police, not be enforced by the government. This is going to be enforced by the citizens in Lincoln County. And what we would do is we have the ability to post these ratings on the doors of the businesses to publish them either in social media or newspapers. And it'll be a guide for the citizens to decide if that business is safe. If you go into a business without a mask, you know, I went into a business today and the person didn't have a mask coming back from Kalispell. And I thought, you know, if I would have saw that rating on that door with no mask in that business, I wouldn't have gone in there. And what I look at is that right now, if you go look at the grocery stores or around town in businesses, 70 to 80% of the people wear masks. It's those 20% that don't. The 20% that don't, I honestly believe 10% forgot them at the door, forgot them in their truck or their car, but 10% say, I'm not going to wear a mask. Well, those people, that's just their opinion, and you probably aren't going to change it on that 10%. But the 70 or 80% of the people that are compliant, they're going to vote. It isn't going to be the law enforcement. It's going to be the citizens. So if you see a D rating on a business, am I going to go in there? No. But if I went into that business prior, would I be impolite and say to that person, I'm not shopping here? Probably not. You know, I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to be in their face. I don't want to get in a fist fight. And then the other thing I was thinking about is this is not a, if this is going to evolve, and there's going to be some details in there. I'm throwing this at the health department and the board to come up with details. We have approximately 6 or 7 months to get beyond this. And I think if we rapidly do this right now, we could save some lives. The other thing I thought of is that if we give a business a C rating or a B rating and they say no, all of a sudden that 70% of the people aren't coming into our business anymore. We want to change our style. We want to mandate that our employees wear masks. Then what you do, we'll make a concession and say we will come back in and reevaluate them. I know the health department right now has people that do food establishments. I want to make this very simple, not too complicated, So you could go in, look at a business, in 10 or 15 minutes, be out of there. Talk to the owner if you want to, if the owner isn't there, and then reevaluate to make sure they're following the mandate. But I think this is a citizen's mandate. This is not a law enforcement. We wouldn't use it for law enforcement. We would just use it for information for our citizens in Lincoln County to see how they want, where they want to, their personal spaces. So.